Warning: the following video contains spoilers for the movies The Garden of Words and Your Name. So, a while back, I was rewatching the Japanese animated film Your Name, when I noticed that the voice actor for the teacher in Mitsuha's class sounded familiar. Then I remembered that it was the same voice actor from The Garden of Words, another animated film directed by Makoto Shinkai. Sure enough, voice actress Kana Hanazawa had been cast in both movies. What really caught my attention though was when looking through the filmography on Wikipedia, she had voiced the character Yukari Yukino for both films. This led me to wonder, could the films The Garden of Words and Your Name be connected or take place in the same universe? What makes this convincing is that Yukari Yukino is a Japanese literature teacher in both movies. The characters look very similar as well. The timeline makes sense too. The time period for The Garden of Words is revealed through the letter Takao receives at the epilogue of the movie. The letter was written in 2014. The movie starts around the rainy season of Japan, which is around June or July, and the year can be deduced as 2013. The finale takes place around September, for that is when Japanese high schools typically resume after summer vacation. Yukino states that she is going back to her hometown in Shikoku, and is shown teaching in the epilogue. Now, the most important date in Your Name's timeline is when the comet fragment strikes Itomori. This is shown to be October 4th, 2013, when Taki is looking through a book about Itomori. With all of this in mind, it's possible that Yukino could have been in Itomori teaching before the comet fragment struck. The Garden of Words is a small prequel to Your Name for the events that take place in 2013. Since Yukino is alive in the epilogue that occurs in 2014, this is after the timeline has been altered by the actions of Taki and Mitsuha. A minor issue that does come up is the locations. It's stated that Yukino's hometown is in Shikoku, one of the 4 islands that make up Japan. Meanwhile, Itomori was inspired by the city of Hida in the Gifu prefecture. Looking at a map of Japan, it's evident that Shikoku and Hida are quite far apart. One possibility is that since Itomori is a fictional town, it could be in Shikoku, although this is unlikely as the restaurant owner in Hida recognizes Taki's drawing and takes them to where the comet fragment struck, which would not be possible unless Itomori was relatively close to Hida. Another possibility is that Yukino taught in Itomori as a full-time or substitute teacher. I personally think that it could be the latter, and that before or after returning to her hometown in Shikoku, Yukino decided to resume her teaching career in a high school in Itomori. Unfortunately for her, the comet splits off and destroys Itomori, which is the driving event for Your Name. Of course, there is a chance that this is all coincidence, but I'd like to believe that it's an Easter egg by the director to his earlier work.